We know that we've got the absolute best gym in the country now.
Oh my gosh, it's breathtaking.
Crazy.
Insane.
Lovely.
I literally have no words.
It's so much better than the pictures. Like, the pictures were amazing, but then when you see it in person, like, it really, really, like, it is better than anything that we could have ever imagined.
We're balling out now in this new gym.
What's up, everybody? This is Bree Clark, and we're gonna take you through the Clemson Gymnastics crib. If you take a look up there, you can see the paw when you're in the gym, but also when you first walk in. And this is kind of like the lobby area with like a trophy case and stuff like that. And this is our beautiful gym. Now, if you come this way, you can see the lounge area where we have our kitchen, as well as snacks. And we just have like a little couch, so if we have like team meetings or just want to hang out, do schoolwork, we can just hang in here. To the right are all the beams. We have 2 floor beams and then 4 regular beams. The last 2 beams go into a resi, and one of them is like a hydraulic lift, which we'll show you later. And then all of the beams on that side are like comp hard. Resi is a little bit softer surface to land on, so like if you're upgrading a dismount, you can like work it in the resi first, and then comp hard is like what you would do at a competition, and so it's like a little bit more firm and harder. I do like flips and tricks and stuff on this, and it's thinner than my cell phone. Pretty wild. And then this is the floor. We also have 2 more resis and a pit. So the pit, we could just like, you know, start from there and just go into the pit. I like the pits because you can also just jump in them and have fun. You go over to vault, and vault goes into the pit on this side, and then this one goes into the resi, hydraulic lift over there too, and then this one goes into like comp height, so like what height you would go at a competition. So now we can go to the hydraulic lift. The first resi is a hydraulic lift for floor. So there's a raise button and a lower button.
So it goes push and you go.
There's the hydraulic lift for floor. And it goes the same height as the vault hydraulic lift. And we're still going up. Ta-da! This is kind of cool.
It makes us not have to move as many mats, which is nice.
We go over to bars. It's kind of a little bit of a hike over here. We have a full set over the pit. You can see Memorial Stadium over there. You can also see like the baseball fields over there and like the indoor football facility. So it's a really great view. So this bar is a full comp bar. So like everything, this is like basically if you were to go to a meet, like this is what you would compete on. And then we have something interesting that I find pretty cool. We have a bar that's like held by cables, and then those bars are held by water jugs. So depending on what facility you go to compete, they have different sets of bars. So they either have the water jugs or the in-ground cables. So depending on where we compete, we can train and prepare for it that week. The bars do swing differently, and so like sometimes it can take a little bit of time to adjust. So like it helps us feel more prepared for when we go to a meet.
As a gymnast who does bars, being able to adjust to that before you get to the meet is super cool.
One thing that they thought of that I thought I would never need is a trench bar, which is like this bar that's raised up from the floor a little bit, but then there's just a drop. It's super easy for like Eric or someone to spot you. You can also like jump in there if you want to. Like, it's fun.
Doo-doo-doo.
Like if you get in trouble, there'll be like go to jail, and like the jail is the trench bar. Like, it's so much fun for me as a 21-year-old.
Ta-da! This is our training room. We have 3 training tables over here, and then there's also 2 more. There's a taping station, and then there's also another table behind the counter. But we come in here for like recovery or if we need treatment. There's also ice tubs. One of them is usually hot and one of them is usually cold, but we use those after a nice long day of practice. Now, one of my favorite parts of this tour, the locker room. So we have fingerprint access. And when you first walk in, you see the paw. The lights up here do change colors. So this one's like orange, that's red actually, green. But yeah, this is the locker. I have like a whole bunch of like pictures in mine. This is Coach Eric's office. Peep the little Christmas tree. And then this is Maddie's office, and there's Maddie. And then this is like where we keep our secret leotards as well. Top secret. This is Amy's grand office. And look at the great view of the gym. Amy from here can see really everything going on in the gym.
I mean, literally the other morning, like I'm sitting in my office and the sun is coming up and it's just beautiful and serene out those windows. And Maddie came in, I'm like, can you believe this? Like, look at this. This is where we get to be right now. And she's like, no, it is mind blowing. I wanted an open space for clinics and camps so parents could see. We wanted to flip the floor, put it in the middle and have it kind of be a real like center anchor piece of like walking in the building. About a month after doing that, I'm like thinking through functionality. I'm like walking myself through a practice and like, okay, making sure everything is what we need. And all of a sudden I'm like, where are the mirrors? There's not any mirrors because it's really hard to put mirrors anywhere when your floor's in the middle of the building and there's no walls around you. The design team came up with all these different options to be able to have mirrors.
Whenever we want to like do our dance and stuff, they're like pull out mirrors. And on the other side, they make tiger eyes. So it's pretty cool. Thanks for doing a tour with me, G Breezy. I hope you enjoyed our crib.